everybody, it's Danny here from Angel Handmade Papercraft. Today I am creating a birthday card for a young man. I'm going to be using a Luka with guitar from La La Land Crafts, and I'm using some items from the November 2018 club, and these items are obviously now available to purchase separately, so I'll have all of those linked up for you, but I received them in my kit, so that's where they came from for me. I printed the stamp out. I used the digital file because I didn't have time to purchase the rubber. So I printed it out onto some Express It blending card. When I'm printing digital stamps, I always fill up my page with lots and lots, so I've got extras printed out ready for other projects. So that's what you can see there. I do apologize for the lighting. I'm right underneath my light here. It's really dark inside and it's reflecting straight off my paper. So we're fussy cutting the image out. I've left all of this footage in. I know that a few of you have mentioned how difficult you find it doing fussy cutting. So I thought I'd leave it at real time so you guys can see how slow I go and how I'm moving the paper rather than the scissors so much. So just making sure that you're doing a nice smooth cut all the way around and cutting off big sections as you go. I didn't do that here, but that's what I normally do. You can see it's starting to get into my way. So there I go, snip it. And yeah, just moving the paper around. These scissors that I'm using are the EK Success Cutter-Bee scissors. They are my go-to when it comes to fussy cutting. They're super sharp and they have a nice long point to them, which makes it a lot easier. I know there's a few different ones out there. I don't have any others to even show you guys, so I will have these ones linked up for you from a few different shops, and yeah, we'll go from there. So he's all cut out now, and we're going to move on to the Copic colouring. Before anybody mentions it, yes, I don't have my wedding ring on. My eczema has been playing up something severe, so I didn't have any of my rings on for a few days. People pick on the weirdest things in videos sometimes. Alright, so at this stage I don't have a hair colour from my friend who was ordering the card for her nephew. So I'm going to be starting with the hair, with all of the skin, sorry, not the hair, duh. And putting all of his clothing together, and the last thing I'll do will be the hair. Normally I do skin, then hair, and then work my way through, but we're going to do that last today. The skin combo I'm going to be using is the E00002111 E04 and R20. That's my go-to usually for skin tones. Sometimes I do change it up and use the E50s, but it's completely, preferential as to what you like to use. I go in and add some cheeks in with the R20, and then I go back and blend all of that out and finish blending all of the rest of the skin. So loving the way he's turning out so far. So that is his skin done. I'm just taking some photos on my phone. I wanted to add in some step-by-step photos, so I didn't realize I left that in, but anyway. Alright, I am laying down a light tone to the hair, and then I'm going to leave it alone. So here is his skin all coloured up. He is still wet, so keep that in mind. His cheeks aren't as defined once that Copic ink does dry. Alright, we're going to move on to his jeans. So I wanted to add in a patch on his jeans. Now, Irina from La La Land Crafts posted a video the other day, and I wanted to try her way of doing this. So I think it was on Instagram. I'm not sure if she put it on YouTube as well, but that was the way that I was colouring up his jeans today. So I will go back in and add some more skin tone as well. I realised I probably should have added a little bit more shadow, so I'll go back and fix that later. The blues I'm using are the B95, 97, and 99, and then I'm just going in with a white gel pen to add in the strings across that patch on his knee, and adding the splits obviously in the denim. For his shoes, I'm using C4, C7, and C10. They're a little all over the shop because some of my markers are empty and I haven't had a chance to refill them yet. And now we're going to go in and do his jumper. So off screen there, I cleaned all of my marker. He was absolutely horrendous. Some markers do that, some do not, but I try to keep them as clean as I can. To do that, I just use isocol solution. Do not let the isocol touch the actual nib of the marker. It will ruin your markers, but it's safe to use inside the lids and around the outside of the nib, but not actually on the nib, if that makes sense, so on the plastic part. For the reds, I'm using R14, R37 and R39. So as always, laying down my lightest colour first, and then I work my way back from darkest to lightest. It is quite a long video that I'm doing today. It's almost a 10-minute video. It doesn't happen very often. Obviously there's sections that are super sped up as opposed to the fussy cutting, which I had slowed down a bit. But it gives you guys an idea of how long it does take to colour up an image. I wanted to go with a black and yellow guitar. I just thought that would be super cute. So I laid down the lightest of the yellows just so I could map out exactly what I was going to do where. But I will go in with some of the darkest colours and blend that out a little bit. So being super careful with the blacks so I don't get any mixed in with the yellow, and then I'm blending all of that out. Alright, so we're just about done with the guitar. Going in now and adding all of those shadows into that guitar, being really careful not to pick up any of that black. And I did add some more skin tone to his knee there, and this is him coloured up whilst we're waiting for the skin, I keep saying skin and hair around the wrong way, waiting for the hair tones to come through. So my friend did message me with them, so then I was able to go back in and finish the hair. So that's what we're doing here. I coloured, as you've seen, the lightest colour down first to begin with, and now I'm going in and mapping out where the darkest of the areas of the hair would be. And then I'll work my way through and blend all of that out. Love the way it was turning out. It looks super cute. Okay, now I'm going in with a white gel pen and just adding in a few details to the image. And that is him all coloured up. So here's all the markers I ended up using on that one image. And now we will begin putting the card together. Alright, I do apologise, some of my footage was corrupted on my camera, so I lost quite a fair bit. The flames are from a My Favourite Things set. The name I printed on some vellum, I printed it on some scrap paper first, and then I ran that scrap paper back with a piece of vellum over the top and reprinted it straight onto that vellum. The stars, I believe, are from My Favourite Things. I can't confirm that one. And the numbers are... also don't know where they're from. I'm sure I'll have it all linked up. If not, I'll link up some other stuff for you. And the guitar is from the club kit. And I'm just trimming off a little bit of that vellum there. I am using Helmer acid-free liquid adhesive to adhere everything. Just remember, as I always say, less is more when it comes to liquid adhesive. So this is my card pretty much complete. We're going in and adding some Wink of Stella to those flames because I wanted them to stand out, of course. And then I will go in and decorate the inside of my card as well. At this stage, when I was adding the Wink of Stella, I got a bit of black ink on my hand and I realised that that vellum still was not dry. I tried to hit it with my heat gun, but it still wasn't drying fast enough. So I've just gone in with a permanent marker and really carefully traced over the top and then hit it with my heat gun again. Okay, so this is my card all complete. I don't think I put on the video the completion of the card. I think I did it off video, so I'll add some photos at the end and you guys can see what I did to decorate the inside of the card. So I thank you all for watching and I hope to see you all soon. Bye!